Hello there guys, long time no see. I know you probably all thought I was dead or something. It's been like 2 months since the last time I uploaded a YouTube video, and there's not really a reason for that other than I've just been really busy and I have not been prioritizing filming. I'm so sorry, but I've just barely been home over the last couple of months worth of weekends, and so I just haven't had a ton of time to really put anything together. But I'm back and better than ever, and I have a fair amount of favorites. We're gonna call this video a summer favorites today because I missed May, I practically missed June at this point, and so we're just gonna call it an early summer favorites, and maybe in August I'll do a late summer favorites or something along those lines. I might just get back to monthly favorites. We will see. But without further ado, we're just gonna jump into this and start with makeup. So first up I have a foundation, and I have had this for a little while now, but this has been my go-to for the last couple of months. It is the Light Wonder foundation from Charlotte Tilbury. This has SPF 15 in it, and I am in the shade Fair 2. And I really like this because it is a very light coverage foundation. My skin has gotten a lot better in the last couple of months, and so I don't want to cake it up with a bunch of foundation and base and just all of that stuff in general. So I've been using this, and I love how brightening and dewy it is, and it doesn't do too much as far as coverage, but that is what I am looking for. I just want something to give me a slight tint, and it's kind of like a tinted moisturizer, but I really love this. And if you're looking for a light coverage foundation for summer, then this is a great one. Whew, I'm already sweating. Oh my gosh, sorry guys. It's summer in Texas, but I'm just gonna be like really quick about this and try and get through it because I'm freaking hot already. Next up I have a primer. This is the Hourglass Mineral Veil Primer, and at first I thought that my skin didn't get along with this, so I stopped using it for a little while, but I found if I use just a very tiny little amount of it just in the center of my face, just where I need a little bit of help as far as perfecting my pores, then it works really well. And there's also SPF 15 in this, so I feel really good about using it on my skin. And I haven't really had any issues with it since I started using it that way. So if you have tried this before and it gave you issues, maybe try using a lighter amount just in the area that you need it, and instead of just putting it all over your face. But I really like this. I feel like it makes the makeup in the center of my face stay longer, and it kind of blurs the pores, and I like that I have a little extra protection from the SPF. So overall I really like this, and I definitely would buy a larger bottle of it. I bought the tiny one just because I wasn't sure if I would like it, but I'm really loving this and definitely going to repurchase it whenever I run out. Next I have another favorite that I have talked about before, but this is the NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer. I am in love with this. This is my new Holy Grail concealer. I have been using this for 4 months now, I think, and I am in the shade Vanilla Light 2. And I use this under my eyes, I use it all over my face, and I find that this gives me the extra coverage that I need whenever I'm using this foundation, because I don't want super full coverage all over my face, but I do have some scarring and acne that I still want to cover up, and this gets the job done without making it look like I am caked in makeup. So I really love this and would totally recommend it if you're looking for a new concealer. I find that it is very light on the skin. You don't really feel like it's there, and the soft matte effect is just really more like a skin-like color, and I find that it fits perfectly into my makeup routine, and I've really been loving this. Next I have a bronzer, and this one is no stranger to my channel. This is the Tarte Park Avenue Princess Bronzer, and I am obsessed. This is my holy grail bronzer. I have tried so many different ones, and I love so many different ones, but this one is without a doubt my absolute favorite. I find that it has a really nice skin-like shade for me. I obviously am super pale, and I really like the color overall of my skin whenever I wear this, and I find that it lasts all day as well. So if you haven't tried the Tarte Park Avenue Princess Bronzer, this is the one. Next I have a cream blush, and it's actually the blush that I have on today. Actually, all of these makeup products that I have mentioned so far I have on my skin today, so if you want to see what they look like on my face, there you go. But my next favorite is the Becca Beach Tint in the shade Guava. I had this in a haul several months back at this point, and I mentioned that I didn't want to use this much until I felt like my skin was in a better place, because I felt like it accentuate the badness that was on my cheeks. And ever since my skin has cleared up, I've been using this guy, and I really, really love it. I think it is the perfect shade of pink for my cheeks, and again, I'm wearing it today. It's very natural looking, it lasts all day, and I just really, really love this. So again, that's in the shade Guava, and I only use like a tiny little dab of it on my fingers and just spread it between my ring fingers and just kind of tap it in and blend it out. So I really love this, and if you're looking for a cream blush, this would be a great one to try. Next, I have a mascara. As you guys know, I love my high-end mascaras. I really love the Better Than Sex mascara. I love the Marc Jacobs Velvet Noir mascara, but I have been really wanting to try out some more drugstore mascaras because back in the day, I used to really, really love a lot of them that I got at the drugstore. So I had heard a lot of things about the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara, and I really, really love it. The wand is kind of weird. It is very flimsy whenever you put it into the tube, and it's very small and rubbery. As you can see, it just bends very easily. So it's kind of a nightmare putting it back into the tube. But I love how it just separates my lashes, and it builds really nicely and just gives my eyelashes a little bit of volume that I'm looking for. And the packaging is super cute because it's shaped like a telescope, but this is like $10 at the drugstore. So if you're looking for a good affordable mascara, give this one a try. I really want to try the waterproof version of this. I've heard a lot of people talking about that, and I think this is a perfect time of year for a waterproof mascara. So if you're looking to try a new one, this is a great one. Speaking of eyes, I think this is my biggest favorite of the month. Of the month. I've only had this for a couple of weeks, but this is the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette, and I am obsessed. I had never tried any of the Morphe eyeshadows before, but as you guys may or may not know, I love their brushes so much. I think they are such high quality for the price, and so I've tried a lot of Jaclyn Hill stuff. I love Champagne Pop. I love the Champagne Collection face palette. And so I knew that I wanted to try this because I really, really trust her opinion of products, and I trust her stamp of approval. And so whenever this went on sale, I was there waiting online at 10 Pacific or 8, I think it was 8 a.m. Pacific, but 10 a.m. Central, my time. So I was waiting for it on the website, and I'm really glad I got this because it sold out within the first 45 minutes that it was on sale. But enough jabbering about it. I'm going to show you the inside if you have not seen it already. It is just beautiful. I mean, it has all of the shades that you could ever want. It's got a beautiful collection of mattes and shimmers. It's got some colorful shades. It's got a ton of warm shades. There's not a lot of cool shades in here. If there was one thing I could change, I would maybe take a couple of the warmer shades out and put some cool browns in there, just for the people that like cool tones. I really like them myself, but I really, really love this. I have only this eyeshadow on my eyes today. So it's a mixture of these two in my crease, and then a little bit of this one as well. And then I've got this one and this one on my eyelids. So I really, really love this. I think the formula is amazing. The price is really good in the US, at least. For all you international girls out there, it's probably a little more expensive, but I know that they are restocking this, so I wanted to let you guys know if you are interested in it. It is 100% worth the price, in my opinion, and I really, really love it. So be looking for it whenever it restocks because it is really, really good, and I honestly think that it is the one palette that you could use for everything. I mean, I can't imagine ever needing another palette after buying this one. That's kind of my feelings about it, but I really, really, really love it. I don't love the packaging so much because it gets dirty really easily with the white kind of matte cardboard, but I really don't care as long as the eyeshadows work on the inside. So yeah, that's enough about this palette, but I love it a lot. Mwah. Next, I have a lip product, and this is the Hourglass Lip Stylo in the shade Innovator. It's a really, really pretty true red, and I bought this for a wedding that we went to in Massachusetts. I'll put a picture on the screen now, but I really, really love this. It lasted really nicely on the lips. It was a very kind of satiny finish. It was not necessarily matte, but not necessarily luminous either. It was just kind of a sheen. It was very, very pretty, but it felt super comfortable on the lips, and it faded really beautifully as well. So if you are interested in these, I really, really like the bolder shades a little bit more than the nude shades. I do have a nude shade here. This is in the shade Activist, And I love this one as well, but I just don't find myself reaching for it as much. So if you are interested in these at all, I would try the brighter shades because it's just a really nice formula and it fades really, really beautifully on the lips. Last for makeup, I have a lip gloss. This is the Dior Lip Maximizer Collagen Active in the shade Beige, and it's what I have on my lips right now. I love Dior lip glosses so much, actually all Dior lip products so much, and I've really been enjoying this. I think it is such a pretty nude gloss, and it does have a little bit of a cooling minty sensation because it is meant to plump up your lips. So I think this is a great just any day nude gloss. I find myself reaching for it all the time, and I really would recommend it. I also have it in the shade Pink and I love it. So I think all of the shades that they have in this particular formula are really beautiful and you can't really go wrong with them. But they also pair really nicely with the Color Reviver balms. So just saying, if you are feeling like trying out some new lip products, those two products are some great ones to try. Next I have a perfume favorite, and this is the perfume that I have been wearing non-stop this summer. It's the Jo Malone Nectarine Blossom and Honey, and I just freaking love this so much. I bought it from Sephora back in April for the VIB sale, I think is what it was. And I love it to death. Jo Malone is very expensive, but their perfumes are so beautiful. I don't find them to be super overwhelming, which is very nice. And I think they're all just very sophisticated smelling. So I really love this one. And it smells like peaches and honey, and it's just the perfect summer scent. It's very light and floral and fruity, and it's just very nice. I would definitely check it out if you have a Jo Malone counter in your area. Oh my gosh, I'm hot. Next I have a book favorite, and I actually stumbled upon this randomly because I took Molly to the groomer one day and I had to find a way to entertain myself for a couple of hours. So I found myself at Barnes & Noble and I bought 3 books within like 10 minutes of walking in the door. But one of them was Big Little Lies by Liane Moriarty, and you probably have heard of the show on HBO, but I knew that if I was going to watch it, I wanted to read the book first, because if that's possible, I always try to do that, whether it's a TV show or a movie. I just prefer to know the story going in because I always find the book more entertaining than the show almost. But in this case, I really loved the book. I thought that it was really easy to read. I loved all of the characters, and it really unfolded very quickly. So that was really fun because it just felt very like stagnant throughout the book. It was really good and really easy to read, but all of a sudden it just started hitting really fast and everything happened all at once. So I really loved this. And on top of that, I have a show favorite. I watched the Big Little Lies show on HBO and it was amazing. I mean, HBO is the best network for TV in my opinion, just because they invest so much money into producing their shows, and I found that this was no exception. It was so beautifully shot. I want to say they used natural lighting and everything, but it was just an amazing cast. It was beautifully shot. I appreciated a lot of the creative changes that they made with the show, but I just feel like it's such an empowering female story, and there's a lot of different stories within it and a lot of really terrible things that happen to these women, but it just is a testament to how strong women are together, and I just loved it so much. I would really recommend checking it out if you haven't seen it already. Next I have a fashion favorite, and it's actually my last favorite in today's video. I'm also going to list a few of my favorite songs from the month down below and a couple of my favorite movies from the last couple of months too, so you can check out those trailers. But I found that it's just easier to link that stuff down below. If you guys want in-depth reviews of songs and movies, let me know in the comments, but I just think it would be easier to give you some trailers and just tell you that I give them my stamp of approval. So anyway, my last favorite is a pair of denim shorts. These are the Levi's 501 long shorts, I think. I'll leave the exact name of them below as well as a link to where you can buy them. But they are just the best denim shorts ever. I love them so much. They're very comfortable. They are long enough for me that I don't feel like a hoochie mama in them, and I find that they're a little bit high-waisted, so I can wear them with any of my tank tops or crop tops that I like to wear. I'm dying. I feel like I'm melting right now, but I just really love them. They're super comfortable, and I would say they are a little expensive, and they also run a little bit small. I have mine in a size 31, whereas normally I would probably wear a 29 or a 30. But I found that Levi's in general run pretty small, so I bought these a size up, or 2 sizes up, just kind of depending. And they fit really well. They're super comfortable, and yeah, I think they're a good investment, especially in a hot state like Texas. You kind of need some good shorts. But I think that's everything for today's video. I hope you guys have enjoyed it, and I am so appreciative of those of you who have stuck around in my absence. I am so sorry that I've been gone for so long. I will try to never do that to you again, but if you did stick around, I really appreciate it, and I hope you guys have enjoyed this one. If you did, give it a like down below, and if you're new here, welcome. I didn't even say hi to you at the beginning, but please hit subscribe if you enjoyed this video so you can see more of my videos. I promise there will be more of them soon. And yeah, I think that's it. So I am going to leave a link to subscribe down here and a link to one of my previous videos. Actually, I'll probably do a playlist of previous favorites. But yeah, that's it for today, guys, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!